Hello my dear children, very good morning. You're most welcome in class 11th accountancy. I R.R. Tripathi from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Just we are on the topic of explaining the final account with adjustment, and you have sent me the problem of question number 12, journal entries for adjustment. The golden rule of passing the journal entry, just through the account. Now dear, what comes in debit, what goes out credit, receiver is the debit, giver is the credit, all the expenses debit and all the incomes credit. This is the golden rules of passing the journal entries of account. How the transactions are recorded, passing the journal entries, the rule and the procedures are followed. Such a way. Now, the problems given in your question. Question number 12. You can see give journal entries for the following adjustment in final accounts. How the journal entries are passed when the financial statement is prepared for the adjustment. Extract of trial balance as on 31st March 2019. Sundry debtors 6,60,000. First problem that is given. Bad debts 15,000 in debit column of the trial balance inside given, and provision for doubtful debts 40,000. That is given. In additional information, additional bad debts rupees 20,000 and maintain the provision for doubtful debts at the rate of 5% on debtors. Just we have to pass the journal entries for these information, these items that is given. So first, now dear children, a working note required. Whatever the in extract of trial balance the debtor given 6,60,000, 6,60,000. That is the amount of debtors that is given. So less the amount further bad debts. Less further bad debts minus 20,000. The 20,000 will be deducted from 6,60,000 is equal to 6,40,000. That will be the actual amount on which the provision will be made 5%. So into 5 upon 100. Just that will be the 0, 0, 0, 32. This one is the amount of 32,000. That will be the amount of 32,000. and we have to pass the entry for this bad debts account debit. First entry for this one, bad debts account debit to consolidated entry. I would like to tell you, our bad debts account debit to debtors account, then after the provision for so and provision for doubtful debts. Doubtful debts account debit to debtors. That will be the amount. That is further bad debts 20,000. Then after the 32,000 and total debtors to debtors account total 52,000. Means 52,000 will be deducted from the debtors. This journal entry will be passed in consolidated entry, and then after just we can transfer the provision for doubtful debts in bad debts account. This way, bad debts account debit, bad debts account debit to provision for doubtful debts. To provision for doubtful debts. That is 32,000. By transferring this entry, when we will transfer this entry to profit and loss account, just bad debts account debit, profit and loss account debit, profit and loss account debit to bad debts. That will be 52,000. Now one thing, just a working note required. The amount that is given in provision for doubtful debts, provision for doubtful debts, 32,000, and two bad debts, sorry, 52,000 no, 15,000 plus 15,000 also the amount given, so that will be the 67,000. Total bad debts transferred in profit and loss account 67,000. That will be the total bad debt. Because of that, 15,000 also given in trial balance. Further bad debts plus 20,000, that will be the 35,000, and then after 32,000 provision for doubtful debts, 3 will be also added together, including together, that will be the 67,000. And then after old provision given, just the journal entry, provision for doubtful debts account debit to bad debts account. Provision for doubtful debts account debit to bad debts. To bad debts. That is 40,000. Now, a simple way, just this one is the process, just whatever the bad debts, whatever the amount irrecoverable, in such matter, the extract of trial balance given, that is the 6,60,000 as debtors, 15,000 as bad debts already deducted from the debtors, and the amount is irrecoverable, and 20,000 in additional information that is being given. 20,000 will be also irrecoverable in future. So that's why it will be also deducted from the debtors. 20,000 you can bad debts, just the additional bad debts, further bad debts. And after the such amounts, 5% we have to, we are having the doubt on such, may be cause of irrecoverable in future. So 5% provision will be made. Then 6,40,000 into 5 upon 100, 32,000. Provision for doubtful debts account debit to debtors account, 52,000. Then after this provision for doubtful debts will be transferred to the bad debts account. Bad debts account debit to provision for doubtful debts account, 32,000. Then after profit and loss account debit to bad debts account, 67,000. 67,000, and provision for doubtful debts account debit to bad debts account, as well as 40,000 deducted from 67,000 minus 40,000 is equal to 27,000. The actual amount will be debited to the profit and loss account, that will be the 27,000. 27,000. Because of that, provision is available in the enterprise, that is 40,000 in credit column of the trial balance given, my dear. That's why the actual amount 27,000 as bad debts, that will be debited to the profit and loss account. This one is the entry. Next question, next information given. Goods costing rupees 20,000 were distributed among staff members as free of cost. Goods costing 20,000. Just you can see goods costing 20,000 were distributed among staff members as free of cost. These goods were purchased paying IGST at the rate of 12% per annum. Means the journal entry will be staff welfare expenses account. That is staff welfare expenses account debit. Staff here, staff welfare expenses account debit to purchase. Whatever the amount deducted from the purchase, that will be the 20,000. 20,000 staff welfare expenses account debit to purchase, that the amount will be the 20,000 in just we can see this way. Staff welfare expenses account debit to purchase. I will explain this one. That will be the amount of 20,000, and whatever the IGST paid 2,400, then the to input GST, input IGST, that will be the 2,400. So the amount will be 22,400. Now to the point, just the explanation required on this entry. What has been passed for the sake of you? Just the whatever the amount, goods costing, means the organization has purchased the goods of some sum of amount 20,000. That will be the cost of 20,000. That is the cost of the goods distributed amongst the staff members. Distributed amongst the staff members, FOC, free on cost. And whatever the goods was purchased, just the IGST was paid 12% per annum. So the staff welfare expenses will be, the cost of staff welfare expenses will be the 20,000 will deducted from the purchase. So staff welfare expenses account debit to purchase and to input IGST. Because of that, when the goods are purchased, you know it very well, the entries are made for their such items, just the GST pays, that is called input GST. So IGST, interstate business purchase 12%. So the total expenses will be whatever the GST paid and the cost of goods 20,000, 2,400. This amount will be adjusted in input GST. Whatever the total input GST, from total input GST, this will be deducted in final account in balance sheet column. Remember, this is the method of passing the journal entries on adjustment. In next video, my dear, I will explain just the outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, and incomes. Those are the items of adjustment will be explained. For the sake of you, keep on watching and go through the video and try to deserve the fact that is given.